episode of Josh vs. Wild. We'll be heading into the Arctic Circle and trying to survive in some of the harshest conditions in the universe for 37 minutes. Now, can we do it? You'll have to wait and see. There will be tragedy, there will be heartbreak, and yes, there will be coconuts. So, stay tuned for more. My name is Josh Matz, and you're on Josh vs. Wild. As you can see, we're out here in the Arctic Circle. We have not found any penguins yet, but we will, and we're going to try to survive in the harshest environment. All we have is good hiking boots, proper attire, and grass. So we've been out here in the Arctic Circle for about 7 minutes, and I am completely starving. We gotta eat fast or my tummy's gonna hurt. So a trick that I learned from my mother's father's grandson is if you see a tree, you can climb it and find coconuts. So we're gonna try this out real quick and hope that there's some coconuts at the top of this tree. Oh! 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 Oh, yes. It looks like we're in luck. Now that my stomach is completely full, it's time to make shelter. As you know, in the Arctic Circle, it can get very, very cold at night, and we only have about, well, we gotta set up a sundial first. Yeah, we only have about 6 hours of daylight left, so we really have to get moving here. So, this is an ancient technique that I learned in the Boy Scouts about how to set up a nice shelter. So what you can do is if you have a few sticks like this, you can set up a teepee, and sticks are very plentiful in the Arctic. So it's perfect technique. I'm glad Boy Scouts did this. So you have, that's your base of your shelter, and then just some dried grass under there. It's just perfect to insulate the warmth. You can kind of use it as a pillow, and just like that, you know, that will just keep you warm throughout the night. That's just perfect. Yeah. So we've been in the wild for about 47 minutes right now, and we have had trouble finding water, clean water. So, this is my friend The Rock. Just don't mind that. He's a good guy. But so what we've done here is we found a completely natural water source. I think this is also where like the penguins drink the water, polar bears. I don't know, but I'm sure that's where they do it. Yes. So what you can do with this this water, which might have you know, the other animals' feces in it, is that it's obviously very, very dirty to consume. So this is an ancient technique that the Mayans used about 1300 years ago. So what you can do is just take a little scoop of water, and if you just smell it, you can get half those nutrients. Because you know what they say, half the taste is in the smell. As you, I'm sure, are well aware of, there are many dangers in the Arctic Circle, one of which is the polar bear. As you can see, they will eat anything and everything in their path. So you've got to be careful. You always have to carry polar bear spray. Just like that, and just put that on. Yep, you should be good from the polar bears now. So, one of the hardest things about being in the wild so much like I do is it's always hard to find a place to take a deuce. So, in the Arctic, as you can see, it's really hard to find a place. So what I like is just to you know, find these staple cans. You can find these anywhere in the Arctic, no matter where you are. What you can do, just drop the pants, lay the deuce, and as you can see, many of my ancestors have done it before me. In the wild, it's very hard to find things to wipe your butt with, but luckily for us, we found one. Guys need to be very, very quiet, because we've encountered something incredible miles into the Arctic Circle. So if you can see, just right up there, there's a polar bear staring us down. So we've got a chapstick, so I think we're okay. So we've been walking for about miles and miles, and to be completely honest, I have no idea where we are. We've been aimlessly wandering, but it's been our lucky day as we found one of these bad boys. I believe that the ancient civilizations referred to these as signs. So if you can find one of these, you can know where you're going. And good for us, we found one of these. That's our lucky day. So it looks like we'll be headed home today. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next episode of Josh vs. Wild. Anyone?